Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your Fun Fishing Adventures channel. First of all, I would like to start this video out with I did get a DJI mic. I don't know how good it sounds, if you can hear me at all. If I'm too loud, y'all can let me know. I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying not to talk as loud as normal because normally I'm talking to the camera and I don't have a mic on me. Hey, Aiden, how you doing? So can y'all hear me at all? Yes, no, maybe so. If you can't hear me, that'd be a good reason why you didn't answer me. Yes, you can hear me. Awesome. That is great news, guys. So if y'all know Mike Mid-South, fishing in Mid-South, he's always about finding deals, which I'm good with that because I like to save money too. But they had the dual pack of the DJI mics on sale for like 69 bucks. So I'm like, I really got to get me a set of these mics. I'm out. Because, in the fall and the spring, it's always windy. And that wind will just tear up your audio. So I wanted to see how it would do, if it worked, and if they're worth the investment. Well, I'm glad to see you back in, Aiden. I do remember you coming in. Really wasn't planning on carp fishing, but I was crappie fishing, and the crappie just are not here right now. Maybe once it warms up a little bit, the crappie will start moving in. But for now, we can do some carp fishing. This is a deep hole, probably one of the deeper holes in this river, at least in this part. And it is about 8 to 10 foot deep, depending on how much water they have in here right at the time. So I'm new to carp fishing. Y'all know that. So this is really like my first time in the really cold water to try to catch carp. So we don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to give it a shot. Before we give it an hour or so. If it doesn't do any good, we're going to go back to carp fishing or crappie fishing. I don't know if we'll do a live. I might just try to get a video out, but we're going to give it a shot, folks. So thank each and every one of you guys for coming in here. We got 6 people in, 6 thumbs up. Thank you very much. Yep, on the lower Black River, Cole. Welcome in. Good to see you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. We're after the crazy. I did not bring my carp rods because I said I am not going to carp fish. I'm not going to catfish. I'm going to concentrate on walleye, and I'm going to concentrate on crappie. Then I'm like, oh, go for some catfish or trout. It's cold. Well, I don't have any of my catfish stuff with me, so I kind of didn't do that. And I happened to have some dough bait in the back of my truck with some corn. It didn't smell bad, so I'm like, I'm gonna try it anyway. Hey, Fish, how you doing there, buddy? Thank you very much for the high five. And my local pond that I normally fish for trout, they did not stock this year because of contaminants in the water, so I don't have any trout that are close to me to fish. Just fishing for some carp there, Kay. That's it. We're going to go back and try to catch some crappie early or later. They haven't been. Coming back up. But I'd really love to catch a cold water carp. It'd be my first. I'd like to share it with you guys. Got 23 awesome people in. Thank you guys for scrolling through. Appreciate you stopping by. Even if it's just for a minute, it counts. It matters. and each and every one of you guys matter to me. I almost, just for grins, made the title of it "All Trolls Welcome," because you know they're going to come in here anyway. Because that's just what trolls do. I need to set this to all chat, live chat. There we go. Because I forget to do that all the time. And they got me some new glasses coming in, so I'll be able to read the chat a lot better, hopefully. So my hope was to get some walleye today too, but the walleye just aren't here either. There's walleye in here. They're few and far between, but there's walleye. At least for me. I call them unicorns because they're so stinking hard for me to catch. They're almost like mythical creatures. Y'all can hear the wind. Let me know. I can try to readjust the noise cancellation on it. I know what I'm looking for, but I don't know what I did. We may have a visitor with us. Stacy might join us. He wasn't really for sure. And if you guys hear me crunching and walking around the rocks, it's just how it is. I don't have a choice. We see the geese are back. Say good morning to the geeses. I guess it wasn't cold enough in Canada for them, so they came here. Hey, Ziggy. Thank you for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Does this mic sound okay to you, Ziggy? Everything is going to be hard to catch carp with the water being this cold, but they eat constantly. So I think it's just going to be a thing of finding them. That's right. Please remember to hit that thumbs up. It's free to do. Don't cost you a dime, but it helps out the channel a lot. It's a great way to support every channel that you go to. If you have friends that are trolls, tell them to stay away from here. Don't want to deal with trolls today. Of course, it's still early. They're probably still in mommy's basement in bed. So pack bait is what we got on the line with some corn on the hook. I would have tried worms, but I didn't stop to get worms because I wasn't planning on doing this. But I figure if one thing's not biting, let's try something different. I don't want to waste my day. They come all the way down here to not catch nothing. We got lots of wind. So hopefully the mic is doing his job and knocking that wind out. 32 great people and 11 thumbs up. Thank you, folks. It's always great to have all you people out here. It was good to see Aiden back. I really wish YouTube would get rid of that stupid Q&A sticker. It's dumb and it's annoying. Trying to use the truck as of a shield so some of the wind don't get us too bad. You know, I could just check to see this audio. On the phone, huh? Might make sense. It says I'm live. That's good, right? Trying to get this phone to load up. I don't hear any wind. That's good. That means you can hear me too. I can hear wind. Trying to get this phone to load up. I don't hear any wind. That's good. That means you can hear me too. All right, we're good. I can hear. Coming in loud and clear. Awesome. Wonder how I do over here. Let me walk down by these rods and tell me how good you get. Could you guys hear me when I went down by the rods? Joshua, I haven't caught anything. We've only been going for about 12 minutes. Hopefully we'll find a couple of carp. We're only going to give an hour. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on it. I'm going to get back to doing some crappie fishing. But just killing time until it warms up a little bit. Maybe then crappie will start turning on and the bite will be better. I'm hoping Bank Fishing Adventures or Gone Fishing with Stacy, either one will pop in. He said maybe, so the screen might look a little bit funny because it's set up for a guest to join in. Feel kind of weird because I'm not screaming so you guys can hear me on the phone. Hey Ferg, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. It's great to see you. We're hoping we can get onto some of these carp. I don't have a whole lot of corn in my pack bait, which kind of might hurt me because I kind of feel like corn is more what the carp go after. But there's lots of jello and there's lots of pack bait on the feeders. On December 13th, I kept catching rainbow trout on pink power baits. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you caught some. I can't fish for trout in my local pond. It's contaminated, so they didn't stock it this year. Hey, casters. Thank you for popping in, brother. Appreciate it. I'm gonna check and see when this warmer weather's supposed to get in here. It's warmed up a lot. I've actually been out here since probably 6:30 or 7 this morning. But when you're not catching nothing, you can only keep throwing so much to catch nothing. Got snagged up a lot, but if you're crappie fishing, that's part of the game. You're going to be snagged. Because if you ain't snagged, you're not fishing where the crappie are. But apparently, I wasn't where the crappie was anyway. Because I wasn't catching them. So it's always good to have a backup plan if you can. It says it's 50 degrees out here. Feels like 47, but the wind is blowing. It's like, to me, I think it's a little cooler. Around 1 o'clock, it's going to be the warmest point of the day, 55 degrees, which is fine. It gives me time to go home and get lunch, or go back to the camper and get lunch, I should say, and get back down here and try to get on some crappie. I want to try to leave about 4 to head back home. Got other stuff to do. Christmas is around the corner. Have to wrap presents, go get presents. I don't really know that Christmas is what it used to be. It used to be about family and get-togethers and all that stuff. Did my first collaboration last week. Hey, that's no problem. No problem for the inspiration. I mean, you got to get out and do it, and know that your normal people are going to come in here. You're going to meet new people. That's what it's all about. Well, Merry Christmas to you there, casters. I hope you get to spend time with your family and stuff. Anymore, all my kids are pretty much grown except for my new additions. So I look forward to spending my first real Christmas with them. We were together last year for Christmas a little bit, but I was at work. So I kind of was like a couple days before Christmas, but it is what it is. It'd be nice to catch a Christmas carp. I'd be good with that. Look at all them silly geese over there making all kinds of noise in my video. It's crazy. Oh, here comes my friend the puppy dog. As much as I can. There's a lab that runs around down here. I don't know whose he is, but he's always down here. I'm sure he'll be over here in a minute. Here he comes. Now he's looking at me, trying to decide if he wants to come over here or not. He's just a watching. So come on, carp, bite on my line. I had to use weight on my line. I don't really like doing that when I'm carp fishing, but there's a breeze, so I was afraid that if I didn't put the weight on there, it'd just get me hung up somewhere. And I'll show you guys what I'm using. Awesome walleye fishing. They'll hunt, they'll find them. But we were fishing together and none of us were catching walleye. Okay, so this is what I use for my spring to put my pack bait on. I didn't know if y'all knew what those were. That's what you hold your pack bait on your line. Well, there you are. I was wondering how long it's going to take you to come over here and say hi. You've been out there chasing them ducks in the water, ain't you? You're all wet. I would pet you, but you were all wet. I know you got to be cold. You were soaking wet. And he smells. Yuck. Hey, how you doing there, Kevin? Nick, how you doing? Mick, if you guys are both together, hi guys. Hey, that's good. That's good. Viagra's a good thing for you. Oh, Ziggy. He was just giving a public service announcement. I didn't figure it'd take too long for the trolls to start coming in. That's all right. They're just silly kids that got nothing better to do with in their life, and mommy and daddy didn't teach them the right way to act. Oh no! I knocked my coffee over. That ain't good. I'm not petting you. You're all wet. Go dry off. Get the blow dryer, dry off, and then I'll come back and pet me, or I'll come back and pet you. You're not gonna pet me, silly doggy. Now go dry off. You're not gonna drink my coffee either, and ain't gonna make you dry. You want to say hi to everybody? Here, y'all can see. This is my friend that I'm talking about. There he goes. And he's just gonna go lay down in the warm, let him dry off a little bit. If he wants to be nice, he can come back in. That's right. But I'm glad his grandpa's taking something to take care of his issues. I sent G a message saying that I'd be live this morning. I don't know if he's going to come in or not. I know he had a pretty rough day yesterday. So this area I'm fishing is kind of like a current break off here to the right. There's a good current flow that goes through there. So I was like, this is a good deep hole. One of the deepest holes in the river. So I'm like, them carp might be just coming along that current break and sitting in this hole. We might catch a channel cat. We've got a lot of channel cat on the pack bait. But I tell you what, the bite here isn't nothing like it was in this, when it was summertime. We tore them up here. I mean, the bite was crazy here during the summer. Well, I should say fall because I didn't really fish it too much this summer. Come on, carp. Nobody chatting. That's crazy. Normally the chat's flowing. I know I put that on live chat, right? Yep. Joe did. Well, we can just sit here and chill out. It's a beautiful day. It's going to be a warm day for being December 20th. We're going to have a heat wave for Christmas, so no snow for us. I think Christmas Day it's going to be like 70 degrees. That's just going to be crazy warm for Christmas. Now, if Stacy comes in, I'm going to have to put my earbuds in from my other phone, so there might be a delay for answering when he, says something. Just so you guys know. I was really hoping to get a video done using some Jeff Rose jigs. I really like them jigs. If you guys get the chance to try them out, or if you're a crappie fisherman or a pan fisherman, Jeff Rose jigs, they're good. They're quality. They don't fall apart like the Bobby Garlands, unless you snag them on rocks like I do. But that's just how it is. If you're not in the rocks, you're not where the fish are, or the trees, or stumps, or whatever it might be. I'll reel these rods in here shortly. We'll check the bait. Kind of my concern is the bait might be too hard because the water is cold and it's not releasing that bait. If it ain't releasing the bait, it ain't gonna do no good. The carp are literally gonna have to find it and tear it apart themselves. Hey, River Rat, how you doing there, brother? Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for stopping by. We're after the almighty carp today. We figured we'd give the carp about an hour. Wanted to try out this new microphone, see how it worked. Because I hate going over and grabbing those rods and having to yell and scream. So I'm like, well, if I got a mic, I won't have to worry about that. Plus, if I'm over at the dam doing a live stream or whatever for crappie, you guys can hear me if I walk away because it's hard to crappie fish and stand in one spot when you're bank fishing. A little different on the boat. But I got the boat all tarped up and ready for winter. So I'm like, I'm not untarping. That's a pain to put the tarp on. All right, I'm gonna go check these baits. And I tell you, I do have a different rod and reel setup. And of course, these are different from what I normally use while I'm crappie fishing. But a buddy of mine gave me an Alios 300 for a catfish rod that I have. And I'm like, oh, I wonder how it'll work on this ugly stick rod. Now, I got that ugly stick rod on sale at Walmart last year in February for $15. It's a GX2. I'm like, man, that would work pretty good with that reel. It doesn't work as well as I thought it would because that reel's more designed for heavier lures, from what I'm kind of assuming. But it was still going to work if I wanted to use it for carp. So today is like the trial for the Alios 300 by PC Fun. So I'm going to go down there and check those baits. I bet you it's a big solid ball still. Now, it was about this time 2 years ago. In fact, it was on December 26th, I think. Might have been December 23rd. I was out here walleye fishing. Spot. I don't know. So hopefully the pack bait dissolved. Start to draw fishing. We tried to go about the same area. Got to get it baited up. Thanks, sir, Nick. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Guys, just double tap that screen. It don't cost you nothing. If you like, subscribe. If you don't. But Merry Christmas to you anyway. Now, on the Alios 300, when I got it, because Matt gave it to me, it's got braid. I am not a braid fan, but I couldn't see taking it off. I'm like, I'll give it a chance. and see how I like it. That that would be a better reel for a catfish rod, I think, in my opinion, than what it would be for like a bait casting type reel. Matter of fact, if you double tap that screen, then carp might bite. Just saying, it's a possibility. That wind to my back is still a little bit chilly. In fact, I might just throw my jacket on just to have it on. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab my jacket, guys. My coffee over. Oh, I know. You guys look like you were cold. What did you say? It was three degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what that translates to in Fahrenheit, but it sounds cold. Yeah, I knew it's supposed to be around 70, 71, 72, somewhere in there. It's gonna be an awesome day for Christmas if you like the warm weather. I myself, I'd like to have a little bit of snow on the ground, just so it's more Christmassy. 4 degrees Celsius still sounds cold. Anything that says single digits got to be cold. I just wish these silly fish would bite. It was freezing. Well, I just know I'm ready for spring. I enjoy winter. I enjoy winter fishing. I enjoy spring fishing and fall. In the summertime, I hate to fish. There's just too many people out, and all the spots get like overfished, and at least all the spots I can go to. But I've already decided earlier this year I was going to get a kayak, and I didn't pull the trigger yet. But there's a lot of spots that I can go if I have a kayak. I've never been in a kayak, so I don't know what to expect except to flip over. So I will take several trips on it before I start taking my GoPro equipment out with me. I just want to see one of these two rods fall. Just go boop right into the water. Then I can chase it and get another good short. That would be fun. Got a lot of views on my last one I did like that. I was actually fishing this river, but a different spot back behind me that I wanted to fish. But I'm like, man, if I catch a carp, I'm gonna have to get out in this water. And I'm like, no, I don't want to get in the water. It's too dang cold. We got 8 awesome people in. Thank you guys. We got 50 rubies, jewels, gems, whatever you want to call them. So thank you. You guys have any suggestions of what I can do to catch a carp? Let me know. I don't know to do much more than what I'm doing, but like Nick and Mick, they're experts at the carp fishing. I am not. I guess really my main goal with this was to see how well the microphone worked. And the nice thing about this microphone, the pass-through technology works on it, so it can charge your phone at the same time, which is really a plus because I did have another microphone that you could not do that, and it just drained your stuff real quick. Spice things up. I've used hot sauce in my pack bait before and did really well. I don't have any with me right now, but I have done that and it's helped. I mean, they just tore. I put that hot sauce in and they just tore it up. Now that wind's blowing in my face. What's in the back? Hey, Rustic, thank you for coming in. I see you're a Jim Jewel account. Happy poop. Now we got a live stream. We got some happy poop. We're fishing for carp in the cold, folks. And I'm going to turn that notification down because it is probably loud going across the microphone. Get that turned down. That's better. We don't hear it. Well, I turned it down anyway because I hate it when I'm listening to live stream and I hear a phone go ding, 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 or ring, or hear things like it's time to play the game screaming in my earbuds. Not to mention who might have that as a ringtone, Rustic. Yes, we need a fish. This is a deep hole. This is like 8 or 10 foot deep. It's one of the deepest spots in this river, in this area at least. So I figured there would be carp here. Did he freeze to death? Who? Hey, Mick. Welcome in. Thank you for coming by. I hope you got defrosted. I watched you guys for quite a while. Then I got ready to come down here. No, I didn't freeze to death. I'm still here. It's 50 degrees, just cold wind. I was fine before the wind. I didn't even have a coat on. I'd warm up really quick if a carp bent my rod over. There's definitely a chill in the air, though. Hey, thanks there, Rustic. Well, I don't have that option. The pack bait on the left side busted apart, which is good, but the one on the right hand side was still pretty solid. I wasn't even planning on carp fishing. I just happened to have pack bait in the back of my truck and some corn. I'm like, it don't smell bad, so I'm gonna try to use it and see what happens. My goal was to crappie fish and walleye fish. That was my only goal for the day. And today is supposed to be a 5-star fishing day. And for my area, it's supposed to be between, I think, 11 and 1 or 12 and 1. So at that time, I want to try to go back and try for some crappie and carp again before I have to head home and wrap Christmas presents and do all that good stuff. And Meg Ziggy is a her. I did the same thing. Don't feel bad. Thank you for the 100, Rustic. Times 10. Appreciate it. All right. I'll have to remember that next time. Honey and stuff, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you. I did the same thing too, Mick, so don't feel bad. Ziggy gets it from a lot of people. So what we'll do, since I want to try to be back up there around that active magical time of the day, we're going to go for about another half hour and see if we can't get these carp because they'll put us at an hour and a half roughly. If these carp ain't biting by then, they're probably ain't going to bite. So I want to go back and try to get some of the crappie and walleye. What I'm really hoping for is, the sun's going to get high up in the sky. It's going to heat that water temperature up a little bit. And then crappie might get more active. Thanks for sharing me out there, Rustic. Well, there ain't no fish in here, Rustic. So if there ain't no fish in here, they ain't going to bite my bait. That's for sure. Hey, there's G. Welcome in. Good to see you this morning. Hope you're doing well. I need to use the best bait yours. What the heck? That's crazy talk. I've got the best bait, not you. Maze is a good winner, but I don't know what that is. The only thing that's different between my bait and Rustic's bait is he uses yams, which I do have a can of yams at the house that I bought because I was going to duplicate his bait and steal it. I was going to steal his recipe. But I've been doing so good on my bait, I didn't see no reason to take his. Giant corn. Okay. I'll have to see if I can even find that around here. I've never looked for it. I'm sure we have it. I've just never looked for it. Well, we all know that Rustic is the king. He's the king of something, whether it's skipjack or catfish or trout now, because now he's the king of trout and carp. I think we should all bow down to the king. All hail Rustic. The king of BS is what he is. Just playing Rustic. Rustic says I'm the king of my own toilet. Till the wife tells me to get out. That's it. Now just tells up to all of us. We can all be the king. Well, I seen Rustic out trout fishing yesterday with a skipjack rod, wondering what in the world's this man doing. But he caught trout, so if he caught trout, he is the king. With 30-pound tests, that's right. I'm gonna try to take that crown. I'm gonna do my best. I don't know if I'm gonna have another crazy day like I did that one live where I had 26 carp. They were just keyed up that day. I was in the right spot at the right time. She says I'll be out of here in 3 months, or I might take the crown. Well, you get on. You need to take that crown too. Somebody's got to challenge Mister Rustic. He can't always be the king. He can be the king of the toilet all he wants. Hey there, Big Matt. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for coming by. We're just all hailing the king, Rustic, because he's the man. The carp were jumping today, and no one caught though. Huh? I at least thought we'd get a buffalo. Of course, they're not nearly as active now as they normally are either. You usually see them things all over the place here. But when I go up and I go start crappie fishing again, I'm going to take one of these and throw them out. I think. See if I can't catch something up by the spillway. It might be a little too currenty up there, and my bait might not stay too well. But I'm going to try it. Heck, I might even try to go live again up there if I can start to get on the fish. I don't want to go live and just sit there and skunk for an hour. Yeah, I got smallmouth buffalo mostly here, I think. That's all I've ever caught smallmouth. Matter of fact, last time I was down here fishing, I was fishing with Jeffress jigs, and that was the first fish I caught was a smallmouth buffalo. He tanked it. You never know until you throw. That's right. I'm gonna try a method feeder. All the carp guys go put it to the bottom when the carp are up. Yeah, I know. That day I fished, we had the pin. I was like, I can't believe I caught that many stinking carp in a day. And that was only like 3 or 4 hours. The first hour we only caught like 2 or 3 carp. Then it was on from there. But if somebody would sit there and said, I caught 26 carp in 4 hours or whatever it was, I'd be like, no, you didn't. You're a liar. Well, I use the spring method feeders. I don't use the flat ones. Rustic, you better go back after them trout. You might do you might do good on the river though for the carp. Yeah, I've never tried the metal met the the flat ones look like a weight with the little claws on it. I've never tried those. Rustic started me out, because Rustic's kind of like, come on, man, let's go carp fishing. So he gave me some of the spring ones, and they worked really well. So I just stuck with them, and they're cheap. They're a lot cheaper than buying the metal method feeders. I think you get like 25 of them for $8. They're cheap. So I tried to do a couple of the homemade ones, like catfish and carp has got videos on, and I just didn't like how they worked. I didn't like that they rubbed your line. I'm like, you're just making a weak spot in your line. I think I'll try the spring ones. That's what I would recommend. But it's all I've used. But I liked them, and thanks to Rustic, I tried them because I wouldn't have tried them if it wasn't for him. The guy might be the king of the toilet, but he does know his stuff when it comes to carp fishing. Yeah, that's where I got mine from was Amazon. I like to pick an old Rustic. He's a good guy. He's got big shoulders. He can take it. Timu's cheaper. If you want to wait for 3 weeks to get something. Hey John, how you doing? I don't guess so. Stacy's going to come up. I was kind of hoping he would. I sent him the link, but he is on official vacation for like 2 weeks. So I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of bank fishing adventures or gone fishing with Stacy, doing some live streams. He always gets vacation this time of year, so he'll be out getting on those catfish. That man can find a catfish. We're going after crappie, Charlie. Yeah, I'm going to go after crappie here in a little while too. I'm going to go home and get lunch. Then I'm going to come back and try for this crappie and try to fish for crappie till about 3 or 4 o'clock. Then I'll have to probably head home. Got big plans, wrapping Christmas presents. I don't know if I'll do a live crappie fishing. I might just do a video. Because if I'm walking back and forth over there by the spillway, it's not the problem that you guys won't hear me now that I've got a mic, but you can't see very well. And every time I get a fish and I got to walk it all the way back over to the camera, kind of makes it more of a pain. Fish from 3ish to after dark. Hey, saltwater life. Turn the lights on in the boat. Swat the bugs. Definitely don't have no problem with bugs down here right now. It's too cool. One of these days I'll get rich and I can come down to Florida and get a charter and go out and fish. If I do, I'll check out small water charters. Want to go down there and catch some peacock bass too. I think that'd be a blast. It'd be fun to catch peacocks, and it'd be fun to catch some Oscars. I mean, I've only seen Oscars in fish tanks. I know I watch Creek Fishing Adventures has been down there. He goes down to Florida once a year, and he's always fun to watch when he starts going down there and hitting the ditches. You don't know what he's ever going to catch. You guys got so many neat fish down there we don't have here. Got Oscars in the canal behind the house. That's cool. Yeah, I enjoy watching Creek Fishing Adventures. I don't so much like watching him too much when he's doing like the bass tournaments and stuff. I like to see him out in the water when he's in the small creeks. I mean, that's kind of his beginnings, and he's a great fisherman all around. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Justin. I watch him sometimes. Gee, you need to quit letting that stuff get to you. We're headed to the. I never say it right. I say it kissing me, and I get corrected every time I say it because it's wrong. But when I went to Florida, we went to Orlando, because my daughter, that's where my daughter was at. She's going to college there, and she worked at Disney World or Disneyland or whatever the heck it is. So we went there, and she was actually living at Mount Dora, and that was a beautiful lake. I wish I could have fished it, but I wasn't able to. I still won't say it right. But Mount Dora, the lake at Mount Dora was just beautiful. It was cool seeing the trees and all the moss just kind of draping down off the trees. I really liked it. And my daughter's like, "Oh yeah, this is just every day here." And I'm like, "Well, it ain't at my house, you know that." All kinds of cool birds. It was fun seeing the alligators. I'm sure it wasn't fun seeing them up close, like in their mouth. But it's definitely something I like to do again. But I got COVID on the plane ride down there, so that pretty much put a stop to me doing a whole lot of anything. I'm cleaning the kitchen while listening. You better do what she says. She's the one that makes your breakfast. Surprised they don't come try to take the bass off your hooks when you're bringing them in. They do. I just got several. You grab your bait. I've had many. I bet they don't discriminate. They don't care if they're on your line or not. They just want to eat, and it's there. It's easy. Gotta go get a few things. Merry Christmas. All right. All right. Hey, thanks, Nick. Appreciate you coming in. Have a very Merry Christmas. Hopefully, we'll see you soon. Warm up. Oh, that's just crazy. That is crazy. Took the bass off your line and wanted to come back up and hit more. Say no. He's like, you ain't gonna get that bass. That's my bass now, dude. See what it looked like? Lunch is here. Well, I'm gonna have to go over and check them out because John. To be honest with you, I don't think I've gone over your channel and looked at any of your stuff. but that gives me something to do. I kind of try to watch everybody's videos, but I get stuck in. I get tired of watching the fishing videos all the time. I don't do anything else, so I have to put that in my head to make sure I come over and check them out. 'Cause I know my videos personally. I don't even like my own videos, but I still make them and I put them out. I wish I knew more about what I'm doing when it comes to editing. But when I go have lunch, I'm gonna go put you on the TV. Oh, gee, stop it. Go eat your lunch. Hey, Zachary. I love editing. I don't know enough about it. I mean, I know the basics, and that's what I know. If I would actually take the time to sit down and watch videos on editing, I could probably get better at it. Like Stacy, Bank Fishing Adventures, I think he does a good job with it. He actually, for our Sunday night bite show, because we weren't able to get out and fish, it was just too cold and he had snow. But he went through the old live streams and put a video together through live streams. I'm like, well, that was pretty neat. And it came out well. Hey, hey, welcome in. How you doing there, Tony? It's more like a story. Well, I'm definitely going to check it out. I know some guys they'll use CapCut, then I'll go over and use Adobe, and then I'll go over and use Da Vinci's, and then they bring it over and do it. I'm like, that's just crazy to me. All right, Mick, have a great day. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Well, that rule was made for everybody else, Mike, not you. I use Da Vinci. I they've got a free version, but I know it's really kind of complicated till you get used to it. I just use the the program. It's on Windows, what, 11, 12, 11, whatever it is. All right, I'm gonna go down here and check these baits again. Hopefully, we'll get one soon. Well, when I bought my laptop, I bought it for the purpose of using DaVinci's Resolve. But I tried to use it once. And got aggravated. So I got a corner, so that pretty much tells me that it just was off, which is good. What they want us to do. Sun's getting a little bit higher and getting a little bit warmer up here. So I probably don't have enough corn in this back bait. Wasn't planning on carp fishing at all. The sun's starting to feel good now. Sitting beside the truck, it's cast in the shadows. I'm still sitting in the shade. But it's hard going out by the sun. Hey, awesome. Yeah, guys, sub up. Yeah, I can't afford. I don't know anything about Apple stuff or Mac stuff. Whatever you want to call it, same thing. Yeah, and I don't use the YouTube Create. I just haven't ever downloaded it and I'll never think about it. So that might be a program to check into also. We ran 3 cameras in a trip. Oh yeah, that's a ton to go through. I try to use 2 cameras sometimes and it just gets overwhelming. But like I said, if I actually had somebody who would teach me how to edit, I think my videos would come out better. Plus, I have to let my cameras run. I'm really bad about turning it off and then turning it back on when I got a fish on the line. I usually post a video after we fish. Fast turn around. That's crazy. I still have videos that from last year I haven't edited because I can't seem to get myself to take the time to do it. I am not using Jeff Pro jigs carp fishing, Mr. Mike. I will be using them later. I used them this morning, didn't catch nothing. But it wasn't Jeff Pro's jig's fault. It's because the bite wasn't there. Rustic, you get a 5-minute break and you probably deserve it. Mo Dog, where's Mo Dog? The sun's coming in here. Is Mo Dog in here and I called him? Mike, no. Mo Dog is not Mike. I'm so confused. Oh, there's Mo Dog. I'm sorry. I said fishing. I seen fishing with, and I just figured it was Mike. Sorry there, Mo Dog. I got the sun fighting me. The sun is right there. My truck is right here. But no, I'm not fishing with Jeff Rose jigs there, Mo Dog. Not yet. That was my fault. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you there, Mo Dog. Russick is a new Martha Stewart. You know it. See, I done chased off Mo Dog. Shame on me. I must have insulted him bad. It's all good. This man called me Mike, and I've never fallen out of a chair or a kayak as far as that goes. I do apologize for the insult. That was entirely my fault. So if you guys haven't known or didn't hear, Modog is back in business Thursday nights, 6 o'clock my time, which would be Central Time. Make sure you check out the Modog. You get in there, have a lot of fun, to share out your videos, make you famous. I know if it wasn't for Modog, I wouldn't be where I'm at probably. Oh, he ain't gonna quit. He said he wasn't gonna quit this time. He said he ain't gonna quit this time. He's gonna go. He had a good time on his live the other day. I had a good time on Modog's live. And he's getting skinny, everybody. He's getting to be a skinny fella. Uh, did you just blame Modog for you sitting on the edge of the lake not catching? I did not. There's a difference here, Mike. I'm sitting here on the edge of the river, not catching fish, but I'm not sitting on my couch watching somebody else fish. like you. Yeah, you got to resubscribe there. Resubscribing is a great thing to do. Modog helped me become what I am, and I appreciate it. The guy that sits on the bank of the river not catching fish. The reason why I'm not out fishing is because I knew you were hard and had all the viewers locked up. Huh? That's full of crap. All right, G. We'll see you again soon. Rebel, no, we ain't caught nothing. We ain't even had any bites. That's okay. I don't know how long we'll be live. We're gonna go for a little while longer because I want to go try to get on some crappie, and I don't really want to do a live trying to catch crappie. Hey, Tammy, good to see you. Hope things are well. Merry Christmas to you. I know it's still a few days away, but I probably won't see you again. I'm sure I'll get a text from you though. I'm bad about sending people texts, but I'm sure I'll get a text from you. I do every year at Thanksgiving and 4th of July and all them other good holidays. Tammy is a local fan here. Hey, it's Cindy. Welcome in, Cindy. How's things there? I know the fishing ain't worth a crap here. I didn't quit, Russ. It just took a break. I thought your channel was doing good, Mo Dog. I look forward to every Thursday coming in. You know, Mo Dog, I just want you to know that we all do appreciate you. But we understand in the summertime when you get out and you start doing your bass fishing, you might not be on as much. Yeah, I know what you mean there, Rustic. I mean, the year flew by. Seems like the older we get, the faster time goes. The wind's really picking up, guys. I hope it's not too bad on the microphone. I hope the microphone's still working good. Wife is yelling, my 5 minutes is up. Get back to work. Mop that floor. Do them dishes. You better make her happy. You ain't gonna get no Christmas present, Rustic. Come on, carpets. We need to catch carpet. That's good stuff there. I called the tree across the lake and said, "Are there any fish by it?" And it said, "Nope, go somewhere else." It wasn't going to give up its tree or its bass. Well, guys, we're going to give it 15 more minutes. Oh, I got it on. Sorry, I'm talking to Mid South on the phone at the same time. So that's what I was saying. I got my mic on. Get to work, Rustic. How long? I've been live for an hour and 40 minutes. Got no bites at all. So I figure we'll take it to the 2 hour mark. So I guess we got about 20 minutes. We'll take it to the 2 hour mark. We ain't caught nothing. I'm gonna go try to catch crappie again. Because 2 hours is plenty of time to try to catch one carp. Okay, so Mike says that he's having a hard time hearing me when I go over by the rocks. So I'm gonna walk over here again. I got the solid green light on my mic and solid green on the receiver. No, I don't have 2 hours and 20 minutes left. All right, Tammy, you taking off? I hope I catch a buffalo and not a carp. Well, I'm not planning on catching no buffaloes, but I might. But the carp's definitely what you want. Definitely. And Modog learned something new that a buffalo is not a carp. I can't hear nothing. Well, that's weird. No, I hope this thing's working right. All right, Tammy, be good. I'll have to give you a call when I get back to the camper and try to figure out why this mic's not working down there. Like I says, can't hear nothing when I'm down by that micro by the rods. Sure, go ahead, Tammy. Let's hear the joke. I have to put. You talking about that big elephant's in your living room? This elephant is put on the shelf. That's for sure. What does Santa suffer from when he gets stuck in the chimney? I don't know. What is that? Oh no, it's a little one. Little one did it. Okay. Ha ha. Claustrophobia. That's funny. That's a good one, Tammy. You better go get them lights put back in there, Mo dog. Tell you what, that wind could quit. It might be a nice day, but it's kind of chilly with that wind. We'll have to get this microphone figured out. Hey, there's Stacy. Welcome in. Bank Fishing Adventures. Wonder if I changed. Let me try changing my microphones. Let me see if that makes. Once I figure out what that did with it. Oh, they're over there. So now I got the other mic and it's on. All the lights are solid green on the receiver. I'm gonna walk down by the fishing poles and see if you can hear me with this other mic. So could you guys hear me when I went down to the poles? Like hear me like I had a mic on? Not very well. Well, I hope these stupid mics are working right. Because you should be able to hear me really well. So I don't know what else it could be. I don't know what other setting it would be. Sorry. Well, I know, but I don't know why I should be. Let me. All right. Well, I think I know what I did. So next time I try it, which I might even just do a test live in a little while and see if we can't get it fixed correctly. But it seems like everybody's taking off. So I'm gonna put the microphones up, and I guess I'm gonna call it, and maybe just go grab some lunch real quick and come back down and try to catch some crappie. I may go live just because I want to try this and try to get this microphone working right, because I really need this mic to work. That's the whole point of buying it. So thank you guys for coming in. Have a Merry Christmas if I don't see you guys again. Thank you for watching your fun fishing adventures. I'm gonna go down and reel those 2 lines in. All right, see you guys soon. Thank you once again for stopping in. We'll probably see you soon because I want to try to get the mics working. See yous. Bye bye. Thanks, Ziggy. Bye bye. Thank Fishing Ventures, Rustic. Everybody else is in here, Mid South, Modog. Have a great Christmas.